Johnson. I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pick up of 3. That's Jalen Thompson up from the safety spot to bring him down. They'll go again with Swift, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. In the end zone is Devontae Turpin. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. First carry for Joe Mixon. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On 3rd down, Prescott. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
He'll get this underneath to Swift.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Right side. Caught by Burden. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10.
Give up the middle with Swift. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the RPO, good toss to Burden. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Santos for the Bears field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Avante Turpin on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll throw again. Dak. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Something amiss with the snap. This one is no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Just an ugly-looking kick right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps. And you add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. A run here with Mixon. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Vontae Turpin, touchdown, Dallas. No problem there on the extra point. Cowboys are on the board. It's 10-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Another run here, another run by Swift. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
At the 21-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Williams. Duvernay with the grab. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a called to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A huge play there on the screen pass. An even 40 yards.
A gain of 40 yards.
1st and 10.
And the Bears 1st down.
Ready to go. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down, they need 7. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. Will be brought down inside the 25. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Williams now to throw. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll go. It's Swift. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort forcing that 4th down stop. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. The throw here is complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT.
Lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good, and the Bears will get out in front 17-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. All right, in. Here we go, 46. 26. Prescott on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Yeah! Here we go! Dak can throw it here on first down. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third down, they need 5. Yeah! Here we go, boys! Here we go! From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. A pick up there of 19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Yeah, here we go. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Yeah, here we go. Again, Prescott to the air. Look wide. Get this one complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third down.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Here we go.
Gonna run with it himself. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Gonna depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. They'll go play action here with Williams. That is hot downfield by Odunze. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Chicago.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Williams. We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Bears.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Really good discipline by the defender. So he was the read of that RPO. So if he plays the run, it's a pass. If he plays the pass, it's a run. But he knew exactly what was coming. He kind of drew that pass, and he was there to make the play.
Second and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Williams to the air once more. That one incomplete. Hubbard outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
A 30-yard attempt.
And this one online. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First down, Prescott. This receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. A first down throw for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Prescott to his main man Lamb. C.D. gets the Cowboys a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here.
And he will dive into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Tyler Newton set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On first and 10, it's Williams. Duvernay with the ground. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
26-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down mark. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift. And he'll get about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd down. Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. In motion comes Walker. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock stops. 46 seconds to go. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to have the Bears first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
A gain of 12. And the Bears first
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That ball intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll come up now for second down. Williams. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Okay, they get the timeout call. They've got one big play. Can they do it again? Don't go anywhere.
First down, Chicago.
Here we go. One final play. On the run to the right. That's deep to the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish. And this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. Ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.